This is the Bind-it-All by Zutter. It's a little tool that allows you to put wire bindings in your books and other projects. It's a great little machine. I completely love mine. Now this is the first version. The second version is heavier and allows you to do more pages at once. But for this one I'll show you how it works. When you come it's like this. So you pull that out, and if you'll notice down here there's a little clip around here. This is a safety thing, and you leave that in place until such time as you're actually going to be doing your wire binding. So for now we will just do the pages. So to begin, I want a binding along this row. This is 4 inches wide. So I've made a template with a line down the middle at the center. So what you do, there's a slot here. You put your papers in here. You line it up. There's this little thing should line up with your red mark. And then you simply do that. And you keep your fingers away from this end while you're doing it. So here you have 6 perfect little rows of holes. You do that with each one of your pages and your 2 covers. And along here there is a little dial. This is continuous cover, inner pages, and so on. So you use that as your guide. Now I've punched holes along this side of all of my pages, so the book is ready to bind. But before I do that, I might want to remove the confetti. If you look over on this side, there's a little thing here that says open, and I won't do it right now, but you open it and the confetti falls out that you have placed inside it. Now the next move is to cut your wire. The little book I'm using has 6 holes, so you're going to be needing 6 coils of wire. The Zutter has a number of wires that you can purchase. I find that the 3/4 inch is the one I use the most. They also come in different colors. I find that the brown and the white are probably the ones that I use most often. So you simply take a pair of wire cutters, any wire cutters at all, and you cut the 6 loops, or however many loops your book has. This one has 6. So just ordinary wire cutters will do it. Whoops, having said that, there you go. So you now have your book assembled with the wires through it loosely, and your back cover as we showed before. So the next thing is to get the Zutter ready to go. Whoops. So what we do, we'll remove this clip that came with it, and when you get the machine, you have these templates that help you adjust the machine to the right size. So I'm using the wires that are 3/4 of an inch. So you find the one that's 3/4 of an inch, and if you'll notice at this end there's a screw that will tighten this plate here to the right width. So the 3/4 of an inch, you take it and you set it down like so, so it's tight enough that it will stand up on its own, and then perhaps you might tighten it just a little bit more. Remove it and your machine is ready to go. So now you put it in and the wires go down. So you're holding your book up, you put the wires in here like so, and you squeeze. And here we have it. Where's our covers? Yeah, the covers are just fine on both sides, and we may want to trim a little bit of extra wire that's coming out there. So that's how to use the Zutter, and you can make it wider. You use the measurements, and you'll have to measure and so on, but you can make it continuous, so you can have rows, as many rows as you want. So if you've enjoyed this video, I invite you to visit my blog at scrappingbydesign.com, where you'll find a great many more scrapbooking videos.